Now I don't have to put up a snow fence.
No, eh? Save you some trouble, bro.
Chain link looks better than a snow fence.
Yeah. Because I'm a lazy fucker and I don't want to take down the snow fence half the time. My wife doesn't.
Oh, shit.
Good thing for my wife.
Back to our regular Monday nighttime slot. 15. Oh, man.
What's the matter? Santos tired from coaching or fishing?
I just heard an echo. Who's watching the show?
Uh-oh.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Yeah, not me. Is somebody in your house watching it, Eric, maybe?
No, shouldn't be.
No.
Oh, shit. There's a straight echo, man.
You got an echo, eh?
Who's playing it? Oh, I'm playing it. That was me. I got YouTube playing in the background. I can hear myself.
You know, if that was one of us, he'd be ripping us and you.
Oh, I'd be like, you guys
He'd
don't
be
come
killing
back.
us, bro. Killing
I'm not
us.
taking this seriously.
Beating us. He would literally drive to our house and beat us.
Winston, what's going on? What's up, Mike G? Saturday in the
Oh,
house.
man.
Parka Studio, evening, brother. What's going on? Thank you all for joining us. Episode, I don't know, 3 of Open Water season now.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
they're
Oh
one
shit! I
of
thought I
open
heard an
water.
echo again. That was just Santos repeating. I thought I heard an echo again. Okay.
Eric, are you starting to hear voices?
Yeah, I'm hearing voices now, brother. If you're trusting now, what's happening?
Hey, you know what
Bruce,
we
what's
should do?
happening?
Eric, we
What's
should
that?
go buy those golf clickers and get the CDP logo put in the middle there because it looks like everybody has to have a clicker fishing nowadays.
Is that the thing now? Clickers.
If you go to Heckler,
Yeah.
Fish on
Go
Lake
to heck,
Winnipeg. Apparently, you
Eric.
fished on Winnipeg River for bass. Joe was telling me he needed a clicker too.
Yeah, I did, man. I was like, nah, I don't need no clicker, bro. I'll just take pictures. Count. It's the truth. I can click that as many times as I want. I got 500. No, man. I show proof, bro.
Everybody's got clickers. I love it.
that's a new fishing
I
trend.
guess
eh?
those clickers aren't for golf anymore, but some of them clickers look like my golf score. 200.
On your screen,
150.
can you guys see the open water graphic on your screen?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shit, not on mine. Everything's going crazy on my end here. All I see is the background CDP logo. Anyway, as long as you can hear me, we're good.
I see. All I see are 3 brown guys on there.
Well, yeah, you see that too, bro. 75% today. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're back.
No,
on
I'm
Monday Night
talking
Time
about your
Slot.
open water graphics.
Oh, that too, yeah. See, I can't see it. That's why I didn't know what you were referring to. I'm gonna take it off, put it back on. Oh, now I can see it. Now I can see it.
Now you see it, bro.
Well, the reason it's us there because we're the ones catching fish, and I should have got Jomar in there too. Mike has not yet, but Mike's coming back with a vengeance. He's gonna fish. He's gonna do like a Todd Longley thing where he's gonna fish for 155 hours.
Like
straight.
55 days.
Why would you even put me and him in the same sentence?
Oh.
But Todd is doing something cool though. He's fishing. He's fishing for 155 days.
It's upside down.
Just like Todd, but in honor of Manitoba's 155 anniversary. It's cool though. I mean, like Jomer, you were just with him the other day. You guys are teaching over at
Yeah, we were with Travel Manitoba.
yeah. What's Todd doing over here, man? What's he doing? What does this mean? Fish for 150? Even I don't do. Well, I don't fish.
Well,
much
he's not
anymore.
fishing. I think he's doing something related each day.
Fishing
Yeah, I guess
related for
it's more of a
150.
related. He has to fish every day, but it has to be fishing related.
All right.
That's what it is.
So
It
he
would be
goes
nice to
shopping.
fish 155 days straight, though, man.
He can go shopping for tackle.
Well,
that
that's me.
counts.
365 days, then basically, man. I talk
There you
more
go.
fishing than I fish, but
That's it, bro. See?
But anyway, everything Todd's raising here is going towards fish futures and urban fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, urban
It
angling
all
partnership.
ties.
Sorry,
It all ties together.
you'll see the stuff online. Keep an eye out for it, man. It's a good thing to support, though. It all goes to a good cause and supports fishing. Their cool stuff. I just saw that there or whatever. But today we'll be talking lightning on the water, myths and stories and all that kind of stuff. It is a serious thing. Knock on wood. No one gets hit by lightning, man, but it happens. It happens possibilities there. Do the right thing when lightning, and we're approaching that season coming up here. We'll be talking fishing poses, your favorite fishing poses, a little cool thing about that, and early season walleye tactics. Going to espouse and drop some knowledge here. We think, anyway. All we know is our experience and stuff like that, but there are some hard and fast rules if you're going after them. What's going on, Scott? What's happening? And that's what we're talking about today. We've got 4 gentlemen here. Well, 3 gentlemen and a guy. Short fuse, the only the gentleman, elder statesman of the crew. We've got Jeremy Santos, who's just the dude. And Jomar Sarmiento, Fish Bro, joining us here. He's on the paddle too. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us. Let's get right into it here. Before we start, we do got to promote this Sunday, June 1st. First stop on the Central Canada Kayak Trail is at Wargaddy Lake. And a lot of people, what? Where? What lake? And it is. It's just outside Riding Mountain National Park. It is full of walleye. We will see. We've got like 21, 22 kayaks out there, and we'll find out if it's packed full of fish or not. It'll be a fun competition there out in the Westman region there for stop number 1. Stop number 2 is on Lake of the Prairies in July. But this one's there. Still lots of time to enter. If you're interested, come on out. We lowered the entry fee this year, boys.
Yeah, we see that.
We saw that, eh?
Don't worry,
150,
somebody's
bro.
still gonna whine about the $150.
Still too much. Still too
No,
much.
that's cheap, man. That's pretty cheap, dude.
You know what?
That's a really good deal.
I know we're promoting this and all, but I actually got a phone call from a Manitoba angler asking, why can we only get 60 to 80 teams in a tournament? He's trying to get into one Saskatchewan 4 weeks beforehand, and they're sold out. He said they're packed, and all the other ones have 160 teams. I said, because Tobins are cheap, for one. They don't want to pay. Like, you're paying, what, $1,000 in Saskatchewan per tournament? Is that what it is?
Some of the tournaments, yeah. A couple of them are having a hard time getting to what they're expecting.
Yeah.
But some of the bigger ones are just no problem. They're on waiting list out there, man.
Yeah.
Tournament fishing's alive and well in Saskatchewan for sure. Manitoba's taking a big hit. And a lot of that's to do with we've always been like that, though we haven't always been the strongest out here, but regulations play into that too and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because most of us are trying to find a deal on an entry fee, for Christ's sakes.
It cycles. Well, look at the Falcon Lake Bass. NBA just had their traditional, and that's been running for how many years? As long as I can remember. It used to be 60 teams regularly, right? 22 teams fished it on the weekend there. Congrats, by the way, to Hayden and Bo Besdick.
Shocker.
Champions. 3 in a row for them on that.
I would just change that to the Hayden Martin Fund.
Could be a walleye tournament. Do the same thing. Those guys, they're back to back.
They're good there.
So.
He's good there. He's good there.
Yeah, cool there.
But unfortunately, back to Wargaddy. Sorry, man, I gotta miss that one.
Yeah, Wargaddy Lake, man. It's this weekend there, and this is one sponsored by Mustang Survival. So we've got a bunch of chimeras that we're gonna give out, a lot of swag, shirts and caps and whatnot. But yeah, big shout out to Mustang Survival for sponsoring that there. Appreciate you guys. This vest there, that chimera, that's like my go-to vest everywhere now. It's flotation.
It's like a bulletproof vest.
I was just gonna say, it looks like a flak jacket.
It really is comfortable. Like you feel like you forget you're wearing it. Like, you know what I mean? You could paddle, you could fish, you could do all kinds of stuff. And you don't even.
But is that foam up front? Is that foam?
Foam in front and behind.
Oh,
and in the shoulder, and just like it'll float you. You still got to sort of assist it, and then you've got like in really crazy stuff. You've got the ability to pull the cord and inflate it, and it'll be extra flotation, pops up right in front of you, kind of thing, right there. And so you can get picked up on the water or float to shore, kind of thing, or whatever.
So it's not an automatic inflatable one.
No, it's a manual.
No?
It's a manual for sure. Yeah.
Christ, that thing probably in the States, some of the state waters, they probably got like Kevlar on the front.
Yeah, I bet you, man.
You should. You need it down there. Man.
Almost like survival.
You're gonna get shot. Guys go into your boat, try to stab you.
They do all kinds of stuff for the Marines and NASA and Navy SEALs. They've got the inflatables there. Like, it's just like a little necklace thingy. Yeah, is all it is, man. And that's what those Navy SEALs wear and stuff, man. It's pretty wild. Mustang Survival has the contracts for all that.
But that does look like legit. Looks like a vest.
Yeah,
it feels like it too. Yeah.
Flash vest or something.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing, man. There, and then Stillwater Adventures, of course, in Verdun, Manitoba. If you're not familiar, you're ever on Highway 1 in between Saskatchewan and Manitoba, stop by. It's right in town on the main strip there. They sell all kinds of things fishing, and including the kayak stuff, everything you need there. So all our guys there, we encourage to get our stuff out of Stillwater Adventures. I'm going to head there tomorrow, actually.
They're
Tomorrow,
probably one of
Wednesday.
the biggest kayak dealers in the province.
Oh, heck yeah.
They have to be the biggest one, and they're the ones who sell probably the most kayak stuff like in any store.
Yeah,
They got everything. And
I've
they'll
never
ship.
been. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, man. If you're ever driving through, man, they'll ship it. Did you guys drive when you went to Banff recently, or you? Flew?
Yeah, we went to Banff. We drove all the way for like 16 hours, dude, or 14 hours.
You should have just made it 18 hours. You could have stopped by Stillwater Adventures and picked up some line or something.
Oh, I should have, dude. That's a grueling drive, dude.
It's
16 hours? Yeah,
It's a
man.
long drive.
But we went
Saskatchewan's the
up
hard
to
part.
Jasper too, right? So it was even longer. But man, my jaw dropped when I seen all the mountains. I was like, I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it's so nice.
As soon as you approach Calgary, you can start seeing in the distance.
Oh yeah, wakes you right up. The planes,
Yeah,
driving on the plane sucks.
Oh, it does.
Back
It
to
sucks.
Saskatchewan? Hells no, man.
Prairie Walleye Classic. We're just shitting on the prairies, but the Prairie Walleye Classic's a killer tournament out on Lake of the Prairies. Still time to get your entries in. We're touching on 70 teams coming up here. All kinds of cash and parade, anglers, supper, live stream, all kinds of just a full meal deal. Big tournament experience there at the Prairie Walleye Classic. Every team's going to get a pack of Kaboom. You're going to get
Nice.
PK lures. What else are you going to get in? You got a whole kit there. All the anglers are getting something. Big shout out to Kaboom for helping out there. I know I'm a catch and cook guy, but Kaboom's helping out on this one. Catch and cook helps out all kinds of other stuff too. But this is cool stuff out there. Like they're based out of nearby there too. I think it's York.
And then there's no racing home on Sunday because it's a Friday, Saturday, and a mixer Saturday night. You can hang around and congrats the winner.
We're gonna have a whole top 10, man. So people are like, how do you have like a top 10 thingy? Catch, phone, and release. And Pinawa, the Pinawa Lund tournament did it for years, and they made it suspenseful, and the whole tent full of 2,000 people's involved. We'll be doing the same kind of thing. Your top 10 after day one, Mike, is going to be they're going to be backstage on day 2 at the awards.
Yeah,
And whoever's in first place, we won't know what their overs are. And then whoever's in first place will be in the hot seat, and then we'll go 10 to first after day 1 and see and add their fish on the fly. And then we'll see who's on top, kind of thing. It'll be fun, man. It'll be cool to see that.
I like this photo catch release tournaments now. It's a lot better. I don't know. For me, I like it. You're
like
not
it.
trying to
Get
drive
your head
back
around
to the
it.
lawn, trying to weigh your
Like it
fish.
better,
It's just-
eh?
I like it. It's so you have more time to fish, dude.
I
Well,
still
no.
like the suspense
think-
of the weigh-ins, but
Yeah.
it's just you're not babysitting fish all day. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
I mean,
you
obviously,
do it-
as anglers, it's better for us. Like you said, it's easier. We don't have to worry about the fish. Like we take the pictures, everything's done. But I think if you want people to watch and stuff, they want to see big fish, right? So,
It is better for the fish. 100% is better for the
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
We know that. I mean, like, it really is better for the fish. It is better for the anglers too, for sure. It's good
Yeah.
for the anglers too. Like you said, like you're not, especially even with like you're going with slots and stuff like that, and getting DQ'd and this kind of thing. Way less chance of that with the CPR version. If you do it, if you fish it and you tried it, you'll see that it's pretty cool actually, man. It's not too bad. I was talking with some bass guys and I voted against it, man. I'm not down with that. I think it what did he say? His exact words? It takes away from the sportingness of it. What the fuck is he talking about? What do you mean? it
What's
takes
the
away from
difference? You're
sportiness?
catching a
what's the
fish
difference
for
you're
Christ's
catching?
sakes.
You're
I think it's getting on
To
stage
each-
and holding the fish like this. I think
Well,
To
that's
each
what
their
it is.
own.
right? That's
To
what
each
they
their
want.
own. He
That's
said,
what they
like,
wanna
yeah,
do.
to each their own. But I don't know about that argument. But I've always been like a weigh-in guy too, or whatever. But this
Well,
is
I
cool,
guess
though.
if you want to catch dinks and weigh them in, then that's fine.
Yeah. How does that?
Well,
not
I'm
take
just-
away-
I'm just
does that
being
not take away
honest.
from
I'm not
sport?
going to beat around the bush. If you want to catch the smallest fish in the fucking water and bring them to weigh in, then knock yourself out. I would rather go after bigger fish,
We want big fish.
submit them, and I'm done.
Hence the slot thingy. That's why the slot at the Lake of the Prairies. I was like, we got to bring in the CPR. At least bring in these big fish back, man. Just like you got it. Like if fishing for 6 slots, I go, it's just not as fun. Just definitely not as fun or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just gotta try it. A lot of the old timers who've tried it, man, they're like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool actually. So
Yeah.
the next tournament where there are all these, there's a few CPR rookies at this one here, the Lactamony Walleye Shooter, they've already signed up that haven't tried it, but they're going to get their first taste of the 5 best. Is it 5 best or 4 best? I don't even know what rules I put in, but 4 best for this one.
Is it
4
4?
giants it's going to take each day. 100 for sure it's going to take, man. So this will be a good one to get your entries in for this one there. Fantastic. Who gives a shit about 30 seconds stage time out of weigh-in? That's the thing. And we can still have some. We can still have some great suspense too, without having that fish there, kind of thing. Yeah, no, I hear you. You mean you get duped for holding him in the wrong hand? Yes, the dude's completely wrong.
Yeah, that could happen.
Well, you won't get DQ'd. Just your fish won't count though. The fish won't
That fish
count.
won't count.
But you won't get DQ'd. You can still keep fishing. You'll get the thumbs down from the weighmaster.
But see, that's what the fuck is all that noise, Joe?
Jomar has been throwing things
Sorry,
around.
I'm just
hitting
the weights
something,
on my
man.
table. I took it off.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, you're filling it for Leon, just perfectly, bro.
Too many catfish weights, man.
So here's the thing: you can get that fish; it won't count in catch, photo, release, right? So you just go get another one.
Yeah.
But if you bring a fish that's DQ'd to the scale, your whole weight's done.
Out of weight, yeah. If it's DQ'd, it gets
So
and that's the thing. Like you get even with the catch boat release, like we have a rule at Lake of the Prairies. There's still a small red zone. We have 55 centimeter plus, so that's 21.75 inches or something like that bigger. But even if you were to submit one that was under, we go, oh, it doesn't count. You got to get bigger than that. You're not DQ'd because it's just a photo that got sent in, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So, all that kind of stuff. It's cool. I encourage people to try it. I did a couple phone calls today, walking people through the scoring process, trying to hold their hand through it. And this is what it's actually like. Oh, I see. Okay, well, give it a shot then. Well, there you go. Nice work. Let's.
well, you're just gonna have to kind of put out another video on it. On how
Definitely
you
so.
get it done.
Yeah, just ease some of the apprehensiveness about it and stuff like that. But yeah, all those events are go to kickerfish.ca. Just show the site here.
Me and the Totally learned one way when we did our first KWT, man. I think we were at Falcon Lake. We sent in every fish we caught at first.
Didn't care. You get those 12 inchers too.
Just send everything, and they said, "Hey, boys."
Like after a while, we just wanted to piss James off.
Yeah,
Just sending everything.
we're sending everything in.
Shout out to Verdun Rec, of course, Minn Kota and Lund for sponsoring. There's a Lund. You guys see that? The Lund Champions Club contingency program?
No, haven't seen that.
So
They've
they
had
used to
that
have
before, though, right?
They used to have the Lund Tour, the Lund Trail back in
Yeah.
the day. Back there was a Kickerfish Pass Trail, Lund Trail, all kinds of trails. But they're doing a contingency prize now. We're in the middle of getting sanctioned for it. They got tier 1 or tier 2 tournaments. But if you win the tournament, for example, with a 2023 or newer Lund boat, I don't know how many there are, but there's got to be people fishing that. You get $5,000.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
But it has to be like a 2-3-year-old boat. Can't be like
For
anything
first
other than
place, and then
Yeah.
and then you can get a $2,000 prize. Look it up or whatever. If you have a 2019 to 22-year-old boat,
Yeah.
and then it goes down from there. They'll play second to fifth place for an old Lund if you're the owner. Even if you were a second owner or whatever, they'll pay a bonus of $500 for that. Anyway, it's cool, man. It's
Nice.
for the big tournaments, for tier 2, tier 1 tournaments. I think KBI is a tier 1 tournament. It's $10,000 with the new Lund bonus.
10 grand.
Wow.
Eh?
That's
Damn.
wild.
That's if you win first place, right?
If you win first place.
Okay.
If you win first place. There's rules to it, but it's a nice bonus, man. Like if you're a
Jomar was about to buy a brand new boat until he had to get first place, man.
yeah, you got to get first place.
I'll buy an older boat to get more money, man.
Got to get sanctioned though, but we're gonna get sanctioned for that there because I looked at it. What the heck? First thing I did was call Ryan Spruill. What the hell? How come we're not sanctioned? It's up to your dealer. Shit. Okay, well, we'll get her done. Brother. One more reminder on the Father's Day raffle. Go to Kidfish. I think it's kidfish.com. I don't even know what the website is. Kidfish.ca is what it is. That's what it says right there. Get your tickets for this Father's Day raffle. Blackwater Cats is the top prize there. Beer, of course. Unger Meats and a Blackstone Grill. Cool stuff there.
Nice.
Get your tickets. Was on the river the other day there. Joe, you've been guiding too, man. Of course, it's hot. Give her, bro.
Pretty good.
But the current's going. How many ounces are you using for your weight right now?
I'm using maybe 4 ounces. 4 ounces I'm using.
6. I was on 6 on mine.
You on
3.
6?
And then Nash's pickerel rig, he was able to get to the ground, but he had 3 ounces on 3 little ball sinkers to get down there. But that's a cool thing, man. You go out there, you can catfish, and then Nash doesn't want to catfish because he doesn't get to reel it in anyway. Like the rod's first of all too big for him.
Yeah.
He has his own catfish rods that's a spinning, and even that's too big, and he doesn't want to. He catches one fish, then he's tired for the day. So if you go out there with the kids or whoever, like in the boat that doesn't want to catfish, drop a pickerel rig down or a jig. The current's going really good. It's muddy right now, but a pickerel rig, he caught 20 fish, man. He caught in like nine goldeye. So I kept like
goldeye,
7 of them for bait now, and cut them up on the fly there, and that was eating it, bro.
Where's all this water coming from? West?
I don't know, man. It's flowing like a mofo, like really.
It is.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick.
But you guys are close to the locks, though. Or
close to
the locks.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I went down all the way to the condominiums right in Selkirk there.
Yeah, eh?
Over to Doc Reed's, and it was still flowing. Like really. Yeah. The water's low though. It's not like it's high.
No,
it's not. Yeah, it's low. It is low, for sure.
I only ask about the current because like I said, I mean, I was out yesterday and I was out today with students. We're out at Sill from the shore, and it's dead calm, man. Like the weights, I don't have to put in barely any weights for these kids to catch any fish. But
at CIL, that's because it's really wide there, bro.
Yeah,
that's the outside bend, I guess. So I don't know, maybe it slows down.
Yeah, it has a current break there.
It's flowing everywhere else, though.
It was still flowing, bro. It was flowing hard, man.
Yeah,
which is wild. You guys catch fish today?
Yeah, all drum, man. Like I think all the kids caught something, man. So
well, that's good though.
No, it's awesome, man.
The drummer going.
The fish, man.
Drummer going, man. I'm just happy they catch fish, man. That's all that matters, man.
Cool.
So,
I just want to go fishing. Fuck.
Heckler report. If you want to share the Heckler report, oh my god. And that's anywhere for Lake Winnipeg, man. I know guys who were on the Manicotagan side, the forgotten side.
Catching. Yeah.
Oh, hammering them, bro. Silver Harbor, Winnipeg Beach, going good. All kinds of stuff, man. So get out there. Shauna Lowe had a post today and 100 fish day, and she said that's actually really low. I mean, anyone's a superstar out there, she says, man, and that's not a lie. I mean, everyone go out there, man. Anyone.
I just don't want to deal with the freaking the gong show at the Hecla. It's like a 2-hour drive, and you got to deal with all these people cutting you, and it's just so much. I'd rather go to Winnipeg Beach and catch the same fish there. I'd rather catch 100 fish than 300 fish and wait up 2 hours to get your boat in the freaking on your.
Is that what it is, though?
Truck after. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Is it?
Well, I'm gonna assume the long weekend must have been like a gong show, man, at Hecla.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
I would imagine. I mean, and thing is, we don't have, like, as anglers, recreational boaters, don't have our own launch there, right? We're still sharing.
You got to share it, man.
Guys, so it'd be nice to province invest in our own launch kind of thing, man. So I don't put in a application Fish Futures. That's where that kind of money goes to and stuff. But,
yeah.
Or you use your sick days and just fish during the week, man.
You don't got to worry about traffic.
That's right.
Gabe said it was a.
No, that doesn't work, dude. Come on, that doesn't work. The other people call it in sick. That's only like instead of the full.
The other problem too is you got to worry about somebody stealing your shit.
Oh yeah, remember that time where they stripped someone's boat?
Oh, that's anywhere though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Manicotagan side's even worse on that side.
Is it? I've never been on that side.
Oh, I had some kids taking stuff there or whatever, but yeah, no, that sucks like that. That's anywhere though, but that's shitty when that happens. But yeah, 45-minute wait, Gabe says there. Sasha says he was there on Saturday. It was insane, but a bit of patience went a long way. It was worth it. The thing about there is,
I guess I better not go then.
The anxiety you get just thinking about you, like going to bring your boat back in. It's like, oh my god, you dread it.
Well,
you don't know to do it. I was like, no, man.
There's gonna be waiting, man, right? Like,
I like I told you, everyone knows. I've said it over the years. I broke that story in 2017 for Trout Manitoba when we catch 150. I had 5 masters that day. It's the first time I ever caught 5 masters in a day. I've only been back twice since then. So I've been to Hecla a total of 3 times since 2017.
Yeah.
I told my brother-in-law Justin, he was out there again on the weekend. He did Silver Harbor one day and Hecla both like Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. He went for greenbacks again, bro. I'm like, there's nowhere to go. Like Lac du Bonnet was still closed, right? Hopefully everything's good out there, but it's still closed out there. Lots of smoke. But
if I go there, I'm going during the week.
You got to go during the week, man. If you don't want to wait that long, right? Like,
I don't. Glenn. I'm not. I don't know why. I'd rather catch what I catch greenbacks all winter long already. There was no one around me at Hecla when I was having the big ones. Don't have to be in the crowd. Oh, definitely not, brother. No, you can. It's so big out there. You can go. I'm telling you, you can go anywhere on Lake Winnipeg and be a superstar. I'm telling you right that. You definitely don't have to be around the crowd for sure. Not at all. Go fish all along Black Island. You can make it all the way to Magatogan if you want to. Go fish freaking elk.
I'll go to
wherever, man.
Black Island, baby.
I'll go into Ontario because can't go anywhere else because everywhere's on fire right now.
Yeah, Alan, cousin Alan was over at Nudimik, and he's got his usual spring spots, and it was smoky. And accesses were.
I've seen him yesterday.
Yeah,
accesses were closed, bro.
Yeah,
what was that? Yeah, like campgrounds and whatnot.
Yeah, campgrounds are all closed, but you can access some of the launches right now.
Yeah.
Like you're at Winnipeg River, and then Lee River I heard was already open, but not for camping, but for fishing. Yeah.
And to access your property, you can go. But there is lots of smoke, though.
Oh, there's tons of smoke.
Jeff Gothels was saying, man, you just like slow death by smoke inhalation on the water right now.
Yeah.
So, especially if the wind's blowing the right way. There's definitely fires going all over the place. Bird, just another one started the other day. So everyone be safe out there. Mind the fire bans. You're at Lockport. We were there, man. Like no fires. And there's East St. Paul, West St. Paul, all fire bans. Right
I'll tell you what. I was on the shore today. Someone had a fire the night before, dude. Like, some people do not care. It was smoking still when we got there.
Oh,
dude,
the wood was still smoking, man. I go, these guys are idiots. Dude. I go, what are you guys thinking, man?
Making the fire, man. I guess just the fire ban. Just no fire at the moment, man. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't get it.
Anyway, where were you getting bass, bro? Winnipeg River.
Me? The white shell.
Fire.
Oh, not white shell. Winnipeg River.
Yeah, it's going. I mean, wherever you go,
it's crazy, man. It was nuts.
Pre-spawn bass.
I'm not gonna lie. It was nuts.
Bass are killer, man. It's always fun going for pre-spawn bass there. Once they start bedding, a little bit harder to get. They all don't spawn at the same time, but it gets a little bit harder after, a little more finicky, and then you're going up your post-spawn stuff. We'll talk early season walleye in a second here. You've already said too much, Jomar.
You're giving away secrets, bro.
Come on, man. I didn't say nothing, dude. They're going. It's huge, dude.
They're going everywhere, bro. All these bass. Look at the Falcon Lake tournament. Usually that tournament, Santos knows we used to fish that for years. Half the field would get 0. And they're holding it later because they had an opening day. But this year is a couple of weeks after opening day. And last place team still had like double digits or whatever it was. Like it just
they did, yeah.
All bass are going nuts everywhere, man. People can't Shoal Lake.
Yeah.
The kayak guys on Shoal Lake. Killing them, bro. And that's from kayak, so you know where they're fishing. Oh, man. Like it's just this is the time of year to go get them, man. Once you start getting into the 60s, like the water into the 60s, Fahrenheit, of course, it'll start to slow down a little bit, man. And then you start attacking beds, but I'm not much of a bed proponent kind of thing. I'd rather not fish them off beds, you know what I mean? Hence, I'm not holding the cold open. We could have had it on June 7, but I'd rather not hold it during prime spawn. So,
what's the temperature right now on Falcon? What's the water at? Does anybody know?
I've never been out there yet, man. I would imagine it's in the 50s.
Because that river is still mid 40s.
Still mid 40s some places?
Closer to 50, but then once you started getting to the tributary, it was closer to 60s, right? It was
backwater will warm up. We'll talk about attacking warm water in a little bit here in the second half. You're talking about walleye. Get your thoughts on attacking beds.
Wow, I don't have the patience to look for them. Like shit. I don't. Think
it's cool when you find them. Could you actually see them flash like this? If you have polarized, you can see them in the shallows. Yeah. They go like this. I'm like, oh, there's a bass right there. You'll get it.
If you're not familiar with beds, if you aren't bass anglers, they make beds like a circle.
Yeah, you can see it.
Circle of rocks or a clearing in the dirt and whatever.
Yeah. And it sticks out like a sore thumb.
And the shallow. If you have a dock out there, or your friend's dock or whatever out in cottage country, a lot of times you'll see the things right there or whatever. And there's a male and a female. And a lot of tournaments are all the way from the pros down to, well, in Ontario you can. And hence they don't allow any bass tournaments until after Canada Day, right? Because of that whole bed thing. But there's lots of tournaments all the way from the elites down that have those. I'd rather not be one of those kind of thing to bother them. Let them do their thing. We got all year to catch them. Why
By the time I get to go fishing, the beds are they're done a long time
Gone.
ago.
They're weeded up.
Empty.
They're right full of weeds.
No, but it's true. Like I've gone and looked for them, and by the time I'm ready to go, the beds are empty.
It's the same thing that comes up with bluegill though, and we have some bluegill waters here, and people and in Minnesota, like people attacking they bed the same kind of thing, right? Yeah. People. Nate Berg took a beating. He posted it, but he took a beating from people just attacking. The bed basher's at it again, and he's a guide, right? But he's big bluegills are telling him that he's attacking beds. So people felt very strongly one way or another. I don't get mad if people are doing it. I'd rather not. Plus, if we had a tournament doing that, now you run the risk of like someone goes and catches, all right, and you take a picture of this 19.5 incher, you put it back because it's a catch photo release tournament. Now Joe Blow can come in after and catch that same fish again. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now this fish is getting caught. Or the same team. To be honest, that happened. That happened in the NBA tournament. That later on, just catch it again. And go catch it again kind of thing or whatever, right? So rather not that kind of thing. So there's no other time to do. We're going to do a jackpot, though, on June 19th. Thursday evening jackpot. If anyone was down $100 a team, we're going to do that. We'll get a post out on that in the next week or so.
And that's in Lac Davani?
Not Lac Davani, brother. Yeah, we'll launch out of Anderson's, I'd say, in Pinawa Bay. Hopefully everything's good to go by then. Jeff says the smoke rolled in again last couple hours. Water here has never closed. Heavily patrolled in certain areas. In certain areas, it's discouraged. Birds still closing. Back to wind changes to northeast. Yeah, you can definitely go. When I say close, it's access, bro. My cousin Alan's a shore guy. So access to getting to a lot of the spots around Nudimik and stuff you can't get to unless you want to hike a million miles in from the highway kind of thing. So bed fishing is live scope fishing without a battery. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You see him. You can see him sight fishing. Sight fishing is one thing. Sight fishing when those things are trying to do something or whatever is a little bit different, man.
Okay. Yeah, who's making all that noise?
There's Alan. Empty bass beds at Lee River. Only hit pike. They'll be coming back to those or whatever, bro. They'll be coming back to those for sure.
They'll always go there. Yeah.
Mike Allen got. He's always talking about there, and he only got pike. Who's hitting those? I got lots of family over right now, so it could be them. And hollering.
It sounds like somebody's opening and closing a box.
That's Jomar and his weights again, bro.
That's not me. I'm not moving, man. I'm not even moving, man. I'm just quiet as a mouse, man.
I'm trying to listen to you talking. I was like, click, 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 bang, clang.
It's like bam, bam, bam. Like, what's going on?
You guys see
I'm
this thing?
distracted. I'm old.
You hear everything. What's that? What's that? Look at that.
Look at this thing.
And what are we looking at here?
The first and only underwater trail camera. So what we've got here is we have a system much like an underwater camera today, but what we've added to this system is the ability to leave it in a spot for an extended duration of time, and it's going to act just like a trail camera that you put on a tree in the woods. So basically we take a picture every X number of seconds. That picture is then analyzed with artificial intelligence. If a picture of a fish is taken, that picture is saved and sent to a gallery that does not look anything different than what you get from your Tacticam or your Bushnell or whatever your preferred brand of trail camera is.
And if you want to take it to the next level, show me that. It'll show you when the fish are most active. So you put this up the end of your dock, you put it down your ice fishing hole, and this tells you what it is and when they came by.
100%, man. You got it.
Where do guys find out more information on?
I've never thought of that. A fishing trail cam. So Jomar hunts. Would you apply the stuff that you're used for a trail cam on trees to like a dock post or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd use it.
Is there a need for that?
So what are you gonna do? Set up a tree stand?
Yeah,
in the water.
Well, you know what? I was like you guys too until they showed the data. When they showed, hey, when all these fish are coming most of the time, I said, holy shit, man! Like.
Analytics
right there.
Okay,
Analytics,
but hang on.
I guess it really depends what you fish too, right? Like you can't use on like Winnipeg and think, oh, that's the same fish that went by 5 minutes ago. Because there's thousands of them. You know, you should fish in a barrel, man.
What's that?
I don't know.
It'll
it
change
depends what you fish, I guess.
Wind. If the wind changes direction, it's going to change them.
Yeah. Well, you're just trying to accumulate stats.
But if you're getting all this info, right? If it's collecting weather, temperature, everything
over years, like we're not talking about. I'm going to place this here on Wednesday. That way, come Saturday, I've got like fresh info. I don't know if you would be able to apply it that way, but that's a
No.
cool thing on your home lake or something like that.
Yeah, like on a dock, someone who has a cabin, put it by the dock there, and if there's a bass under there, you just drop a lure. There you go, I got it.
Yeah.
Well, why not just put a camera down while you're
Muskie
there?
in a bay, maybe, and
Yeah.
seeing something. It's wild. I don't know. That's that. I don't know.
I
You
think
need a
I think
whole
it's
pile
I
of
think it's
them
pretty
going.
neat, man. Because if you collect all that data and you get a pattern, like a certain time or certain weather, whatever, like it's you're getting extra info that you didn't have before, man.
I'd rather catch
That'd be great in the
by than
States for
watch them
people who
swim
put
by.
down like artificial like structure. I don't know. Something like that. I'd
It would
probably
be
use it for.
useless. Most waters, he says. Darren Cush says it'd be too easy to cheat for pre-fish, and that brings a whole other angle. Now is are you allowed to use it?
Watching your caged
Before
fish, that's what it's for.
Yeah, it's way easier to find your
Right.
caged fish or whatever. Right?
It's still
Let's set
there.
5 cages.
Does someone
It's still
take
alive.
it? No.
That's just a way
No,
to find.
It's a good gimmick.
Or something, I guess.
it's a good selling
It's
gimmick.
gimmicky for sure, but
Yeah,
over years though, and with enough trail cams, you really would be able to.
I think if it's keeping info and you see something that happens like consistently, that's like, you can't go wrong with that either.
I'll
but that's
I'll
wild.
stick to my
That is-
forward-facing sonar.
Live camera.
Yeah.
Mike's all about the live action. Only
Live.
bro. Only fans for sure.
Yeah.
How about this year? How about this year?
Lord, if you love me right now, you'll flip that motherfucker. You hear me? If you fuck with me, G.O.D., you'll flip that motherfucker right now. Lord have mercy. Just tilt that bitch over a little bit lower. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
I like that one, man. That was funny, dude.
But what if it tips over and only bicycle parts come out?
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably just sprockets and gears. Come out of there.
Oh no.
They got their hands in everything, Shimano.
Oh my god.
It would
That's
be nice to
freaking hilarious.
Shimano truck rolls over. Okay, everyone's safe, but then you go pick up a crate of stuff. So for me, it would definitely want like a Rapala truck. A Rapala truck with X-Wraps. I'm an X-Wrap guy, bro. I swear.
Oh, I love X-Wraps. The only thing I hate about the X-Wrap is the freaking bill on them.
Oh, you're the one who could break.
They
them.
break.
Your truck's so hard though. That's why, bro. Your truck is like.
No, man.
Mechanics
After this past weekend, that ripstop, man. Holy jeez.
The crank
Ridiculous, man. They were literally chasing it onto shore, grabbing it from shore. I have a video with a bass coming to shore and grabbing it.
Mike's
Get it
gonna send you a
on-
message
Yeah,
saying
it was
too much
crazy.
info, Jomar.
Too much info
Huh?
again, Jomar.
Too much info,
What?
here, Jomar.
No, it's only extras, man. Or it's only ripstops, dude.
Ripstop.
I'm not saying nothing.
How long was your pause?
It wasn't very long, man. You just rip, and like, let it sit there, reel down, rip, and that's it, and then boom.
Are you ripping
They
or
were
are
all
you
like that.
jerking?
It hit it just the first rip. It was
The
crazy.
colder the water, the longer your pause has to be. But I'm sure the
Yeah.
water.
The water was already warm. Like I told you, it was close to 60 already.
Fuck, Jomar. You just gave me all these clues, bro. You didn't tell me where. I'm gonna find it. You told me the water.
Dude.
depth. You told me the river.
I
system.
just posted
telling
a
me you're
bunch
not
of
even
fish. I'm not lying, man. I don't need no
You're
clicker, man. I want you
straight
guys to
for
see 150 plus fish. You know, I got a video
Oh,
coming out, man. You'll see me just setting the hook, just giggling like a little girl. Bang, bang, bang. I was like, and the guys are like, again.
I
That-
can't even comment to what you just said because you said two things in there that just not right.
Just say it, man.
I
Can't
can't,
be worse than what I said last podcast. Come on, dude.
can't
Anyway.
say.
Since we're talking, we'll get off the bass. It is go time for bass right now, but it's also go time for walleye.
Well,
Let's talk early season walleye tactics. And I had my Bible here. Just let me grab that past the Angler of the Year trophy 2018.
you can buy those at any damn hardware store.
What's that?
Yeah, well, this is actually the Bible, but this is the
That's an
like,
old
this really
school
is,
book,
yeah.
man.
This is old. Like if you're any fisherman worth your salt, you would have magazines and textbooks back in the day, and you apply those things or whatever. But your standard early season walleye, and what is early season walleye? So that is cold water just post spawn because we're not allowed to fish during the spawn. So we're talking post spawn is what early season is for us here in Central Canada. Where did you go target early season walleye? Once the water gets into the 60s and stuff, then you're talking about this is something you're entering late spring or early summer walleye, but early season walleye. Where are you targeting these things?
Usually on rocky shoals is what.
Why the fuck does the guy off camera have to answer this now? We got two Filipinos here. Early season walleye. What's the standard? What's the textbook? What's general knowledge that any walleye angler knows?
Find the bait.
You'll find the bait.
God's textbook, bro.
You gotta find anywhere that they just spawning. Where they're spawning, man. Any spawning areas.
So it's shallow.
Shallow, yes.
Shallow.
Yeah.
Well, no, shallow, man. What you're looking? How shallow?
Like what's shallow to you?
What's shallow though, right? Like I'm
Like
looking
8
at
feet, 14 feet,
3 feet,
15?
2 feet, for fuck's sakes.
You're going that shallow.
Post spawn. So if you know where they spawn, and a lot of people will study that if you're planning a trip and stuff like that, whatever body of water you're going. Nowadays, with the great mapping, Angler's Edge, Lake Master, whatever, even old Navionics would tell you, you can identify generally where their spawning areas would be, and now you're looking for where they would be just after that. So, who's talking?
Who's that talking, man?
That's it.
That's my wife's talking.
So now
That sounds like your house, bro.
it's all who done it when someone's talking anyway. Okay, Andy's helping there. Shallow weed lines. Beauty.
Yeah, shallow weed lines.
Okay,
I've
but
got
before
a
that,
lot of walleye there for sure.
Start.
What's that?
Start.
What, Mike?
Before the weeds even start, though.
Oh yeah, before like
Beaches, sand bottoms.
The mouth of Bird River. Like opening week, like that first shallow area, right across from Tall Timber, there's a big rocky shoreline.
Okay.
And it's literally 1.5 to 3 feet deep.
Yeah.
And I would pull spinners along there and just destroy them along that edge.
So if we analyze what that spot is, we just said spawning areas. Some fish on Lac de Bonnie do spawn in the bird.
That's right.
And they're making their way out now to the main lake again. You're cutting them off. Every spring you see boats across from Tall Timber, just like you said, brother man. Yeah. If you take places that you've been successful in from opening day till about even before Father's Day. So if you take that window, opening day, middle of May to before Father's Day, that's early season generally. You're looking shallow for sure. Weed lines. Minnesota's about a week ahead of us now. Usually a week or two ahead of us down south, but they're catching them on weeds right now. 5 feet of water. They've got their emerging weeds and they're hammering them. A lot of people here are afraid to fish weeds. This is more of like when we're talking Manitoba fishing, Ontario, that's more of an early summer kind of pattern. We'll get into that in another episode down the road on how to. People are intimidated by fishing weeds. Right now, you don't even have to worry about weeds. They're all dead at the moment kind of thing and just emerging. You throw onto some shallow riprap and rocks and that kind of stuff. Like your classic walleye fishing this time of year, opening day fishing, is live bait rigs, right? Yeah. Like Mike was saying, you're pulling spinners. People would like legit live bait rig where you throw it out and the bail is open, you're holding it there. Yeah. New school is you're swim baiting, you're throwing X-Wraps for walleye, you're throwing Ned rigs and stuff like that, and just being more active. And then people now picking them off with forward facing. You're throwing your minnow imitators and stuff like that. And it's easy. You don't need forward facing at this time of year. If you know where they spawn, that's like 75% of the battle right there. The next one is just fan cast a little bit, man. You'll hammer them. Hammer them, bro. The only thing that Hecla is the difference between like Lake Winnipeg is just 100 times bigger than your regular lakes. But it's the same idea. They all spawn in the South Basin. A lot of them spawn in the Red River, Broken Head, and now they're all making their way back to their main lake. Main lake would be North Basin. They just got to face a couple choke points, and people are just picking them off, kind of thing. And some people are saying, like, go off on a tangent again. Oh man, those fish are starving up there. They just spawn, bro. It's spring. These are they're all going to be narrow at this time.
What happened to these guys?
They're starving. I go, oh man.
They're not gonna. That's one lake they'll never starve in.
Where do you guys target your early season walleye? Tell us your stories. Let's go.
I told you my story already.
Come on, where else, dude? Come on, man.
Well, when
I know. No other. The Narrows, I go there. Current.
That's a choke
shallow
point
water,
again.
clear water.
The Narrows is a choke point again, though, right? Like,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
But I use
another
spinners and everything there, and I just let it sit in the current until one just comes up and grabs it. Pretty much. I don't know. I go off the current break.
I know Pine Falls, man. Always looking for shallow stuff, looking for points, right? That's at Pine Falls. That's all I was looking for back then.
So those are like the leftover greens, we call them. The leftover greenbacks. That's one of Santos' early season haunts. Is that, and you would get them on, like you said, you're attacking likely areas just way shallower. You can throw it up onto beaches and pull it back into the water and get them, kind of thing, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get all kinds of stuff. Like my early season tactic, man, I made a living off of this. Is casting swim baits to everything, and under docks, under people's docks on Falcon Lake.
Yep.
Hammering walleye, man.
Falk is another one that's a different place, so altogether.
Every lake's its own system.
Spring.
It sort of, you get to know your lakes that you fish a lot. There's a lot of principles that you can apply to a lot of places. But if you take your In Fisherman magazines and they show you the diagrams, right? Rocky shoals and stuff like that. Like, they don't necessarily go into backwaters to spawn. It could be the main place. But basically from those waters in between you're not fishing humps at this time. If you're a reef fisherman or a hump fisherman, you don't have to go target those. It's just sort of like the corners of the bay on the outside, that kind of thing. The entrance to river mouths and tributaries, any kind of little choke point and stuff like that. These are the places that you attack and go cast at them, bro. Holy shit, that's what I would say. Pitching leeches, if you want to do live bait. Pitching leeches on a beach. Ooh, bro. This is the time of year, man. I'm going to get it. Shallow, sun-drenched bay. So there we go. Nice work, Trevor. Sun-drenched. We're going to talk about that on. A lot of people will go like, well, you got to fish the North Shores in the spring. And some people didn't know why. Like, they just thought it just like some folk wives' tale that you fish the North Shores. But why would you fish the North Shore at this time of year?
That's the best, is that those sun-baked bays are awesome.
Facing the most sunlight. So that's like, if you're looking for your warmest water, that's one of the tactics to go find warm water is the not the North Shores. Anything that's facing south is going to be warmer than other places. Are there any outlets? Your waterways out there. If there's any outlets.
Lac de Bonnie, you got Coppermine Bay. It's really good in the early spring. And then same with Rice Bay is really good in the spring. We've always caught like a 28 or a 29 swimming around in the shallows there. Hay Bay used to be killer, but it got fished so hard over the years. But that's one place that was an absolute killer, man.
Still in the 5 feet of water at the back end of it.
At the back of it, man.
There used to be an eagle's nest. That was my marker.
That's right on that island.
Oh,
right
man.
on that island.
Eagle's nest. Jeez, man.
We know exactly where that is.
Shallow water, right? Oh, man, I love it, man.
Would you guys look for big structures of rock?
No.
Because that holds heat? No way.
No. It's always the small pebbles, sandy bays, where even the transition of that mud to the sand to gravel.
Yeah, I was going to say transitions. Don't you guys look for transitions too?
Transitions, bro. Yeah. So going back to your rocks, you'd be surprised at that big smooth rock stuff, like big rock, cliff faces and stuff like that. Yeah. Not that good. Not that good at all. But what Mike said, the transitions. Yeah. This is where using electronics. A lot of people just using for fish finders. But when you're finding that bottom, it goes from red to all of a sudden it's like light green and yellow. That's an actual
transition. Yeah.
It's not.
Bottom of soft bottom, you'll see it. It's red to yellow.
You're getting the bug hatches, and then the minnows are coming in after those little bugs, right? And then the walleyes are coming in after the minnows.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's all cool stuff. We're all spouting a bunch of in fisherman stuff or whatever, but try and relate it to whatever water you're hitting, whether you're going out to, you name it, Lake of the Woods at this time of year. Stuff like that. Just look at a map. Have some fun. Look at the map. I love studying maps and just looking at it. And these are lakes that I would never be on. There's a bunch of Saskatchewan tournaments right now, for example. Like you got Sask Landing and stuff like that.
Regina Beach.
And I'd be like, all right, this is where I would start the tournament or start practice anyway. And even if I'm not going to be there, but I just like analyzing and figuring things out and where I would start and stuff like that. Like that's a place right now, Regina Beach. You'll win it in 5 feet or less of water casting plastic. You could win that tournament. 100%, man. This time of year, I was guiding last year at this time for Crow Rock. They changed owners, by the way. Crow Rock did, But I was guiding last year for them, and the guys want to go get some walleyes. And wow, we were just hammering. They go, whoa, shit! You'll catch smallmouth here too, man. Like it's all mixed in together, man. And bam, one after another, smallmouth walleye. They'll be mixed on. Did you guys catch any walleye, Joe Bar, on the Winnipeg River?
Yeah. No, we weren't. We were catching any. Just a lot of pike. We were trying to find the walleye. We couldn't find them. They were just. We found them, but
gave
they
me
were
another
deep,
clue.
and I was like, I'm not gonna fish for them at 30.
You just gave me another clue, mofo. Did you catch any walleye? You said no. Boom! You just reduced it by another 30%.
No.
I know exactly where you.
We see them. Like we see them, but there's big pike, and that's it, man.
Did you see
pike and bass?
Bro? Did you see any eagles?
No.
I don't know.
There's eagles everywhere. Yeah, there's eagles.
Big boy, he's lying now.
You lie so much.
I'm lying, piece of shit.
No, I mean, I used to use my side imaging a lot too back then. Like you're looking for big pods of fish, and you're covering a lot more water. You're good doing that, right? You weren't guessing as much, but I would look like Jomar said in the beginning. I was looking for bait. I was looking for structure, like using side imaging, right? To maybe 50, 70 feet out.
Yeah.
You know how I use side imaging for practical use? I used to fish Rafferty Reservoir how many years in a row during Central Walleye Trail?
Yeah.
We didn't know that water. We only fished there one time a year. The first year we did it, me and Alan's watching, had side imaging, and we're just going down the shoreline, and it's just all smooth, and you just see shoreline. If you were to go down up and down the Red River, for example, just all you see shore, and all of a sudden that side imaging would show you a point that sticks out coming at you.
Yeah.
Bam. Mark that. Go down again or whatever. Once in a while you come, it's just a spit that's underwater. You would never know.
Yeah.
You go back, you're in the middle of the river, and then you cast at that, and you would figure out if they were at the tip or if they were the inside edge and which side, if they were upstream or downstream. And once you got on them, it was every cast until you caught them all, and then you'd go to the next point. I mean, that's side imaging, like Sandro said. You're just looking for different things that stick out that you can't really tell from above water. So that's using that there for sure. No, cool stuff, man. Early season walleye. I'm going to put these theories into practice, hopefully, at the Wargaddy. I've never fished Wargaddy ever in my life. There's no Lake Master map of it.
Are you pre-fishing, bro, or no? Just
I got to go see it on Saturday afternoon. No, I got to see it Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'll put the kayak in there and just got to go see it and lay of the land so we know where we're launching from and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably put it in and see. But it's a small lake, so you got to sort of narrow down. But you're in a kayak, so you got to be efficient with where you're throwing at. So we'll see. We'll see where they spawn in there and then where they're going to be, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All that'll probably be garbage. Oh, that theory was garbage, bro. You know where they were? In the middle of the lake, right in the deepest point or something like that.
All deep holes, bro.
That's
how it could be, whatever. Let's check out. I'll do posing with fish. Posing with fish can be right after Beast of the Week. We'll talk lightning here, safety, because I do want to. This is serious stuff. That was Jake Lawrence he's a rookie on the Bass Pro Tour. And you should you guys ever had an experience like that?
More than I want to say.
Yeah.
You have, eh? Damn.
Pretty close.
Has anyone been hit by lightning?
No.
Okay.
So we were up at Quinnell, and you know where I guess you go from one lake into another where it narrows down. There used to be an old train trestle or something there.
Oh yeah.
So it was lightning, and we said, well, let's get out of here. And so we started to head back. As soon as we went into that narrow, it's freaking come straight down, hit the rock beside us, and shut the boat off.
Holy shit. Oh, damn, bro.
We were fucked for 3 days after that. Everything, all your senses were completely toast. You
could feel it, eh?
It just blew us, it knocked us out, on our asses.
Knocked the air out of you? Yeah.
But it literally shut the boat off. Done.
Damn.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, that's the closest I've come.
I've seen lightning on the water, and you feel it, man. It's kaboom! It's like a grenade.
The percussion from that just kind of kicks you in the chest.
And I don't even know how close. It's been a couple times now where it's because in the rules, you got kickerfish rules. Every tournament you go to has rules where you can't go ashore aside from the takeoff point or authorized muster points and stuff. In case of lightning, it's all good. Go find
Go
shelter,
launch-
do what
yeah,
you got to
sure,
do because it's
whatever,
lightning. Because it's serious, man. You could shit, and people have that.
Yeah.
You know, people die golfing obviously a lot, and it happens fishing too, man, where you get struck and stuff. So it's no joke there.
Harrop was another place. We were
north.
getting close. Yeah, we were getting closer to the shoreline, and then it hit a tree up on shore. So we decided not to go to that shoreline. We went somewhere
Yeah,
else.
you've been close a couple times, eh, brother? Oh, you gotta
5 times, man.
He
5
actually
times.
fishes. That's why he actually 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't
That's
fish with
crazy.
Pokemon. 6 times the char.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
But
So
lightning for physics wise, you know, it's height. What else? Pointiness. What else is like just for lightning in general?
yeah.
It's here somewhere, whatever. Like
Well,
isolation. If it's the only tall thing, like in
I
a
think
field, for
watch out,
example,
yeah.
then you might get hit. It's looking for something to go get, right? So
Yeah.
graphite
sometimes-
rods.
holding your rod up in the air. Now, graphite, carbon fiber, is a really good conductor. Fiberglass isn't actually.
Fiberglass isn't.
Fiberglass isn't that. So maybe if lightning's coming, you don't want to stop. You really should stop and wait them out. Like, really, how long is a lightning storm? I mean, I don't know, half an hour at most, kind of thing. That it'll go through, kind of thing, right? But
Well, so most of the time,
pick up your
quick, aren't
fiberglass rod then. Pick up your fiberglass rod then if you want. You can still get
Dryden-
hit, obviously, but
Dryden is probably one of the craziest places for that shit.
lightning.
Like just electrical storms or lightning.
Really, eh?
Like so not Jerry Kruzek, but Kruzek. So Jerry Kruzek, that's where we met him, was actually in Dryden. And there was a lightning storm that come through one year.
Yeah.
So myself and my partner, we just stayed out on the lake and it was hailing, and we put freaking life jackets on our heads. So they went to go close to shore, and they put their hand on that island, like on the rock face, and it literally blew him out of the boat.
Yeah.
It hit that island, and he's never gone back there ever.
Oh my god.
I said, "Aren't you coming back?" No, it
'Cause
almost killed me.
Because he touched the island at the same time it got struck, or the thing was
Yeah.
still holding a charge.
No,
Think it
it's
was a
the
charge.
same time it got struck.
Just coincidence there. Jeez, man.
Just oh my god.
I know me and Santos have been on deep into Lake of the Woods, like down there. We're way down there. Lightning storms coming. We don't want to get wet, so we seek shelter under fucking trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the stupidest thing you could do.
Yeah,
Let's go find
it
the
is.
tallest tree, bro, and hide under it. You don't want to
But
do
if
that.
I know a few times there when I was fishing with Haga, I would cast out, and I'm looking, and one time my line snapped or something, and I'm giving him shit. I says, "What do you do with my line? Where is it?" He goes, "What are you talking about? Where's the end of my line?" He goes,
Yeah.
He says, "Look straight up." Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's not
Like,
good.
I'll just leave my rods there, and you can see the rods on the deck. They're just vibrating, and they're like little lightning bolts between the rod tips going. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, it's arcing
Damn,
too.
bro.
Yeah, it's arctic.
It's down, like it's down where it's looking for a place to let loose, man. Like you look at it like Ben Milliken had a video here that he put out last year. You ever notice this? And like a lot of people know, if your line's flying in the air, like Mike said, and his line here when he was retrieving, it's up in the air.
Yeah,
It's time to get out of
Time to
Dodge.
go. Yeah.
it's time to take a smoke break, even if you
Yeah,
don't.
it is. It is. He took a Red Bull break thereafter because, like, man, like it have like pictures. So like, if you're fishing, even on shore or boat, if you're like fishing, you should not just put your rod down, but you got to step away from it a little bit because, like, these are rods that have been hit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, look at that shit.
Damn, yeah.
Take that in for warranty right there. Bring in a whole bush fucking thing and bring that in for warranty.
Like that looks like a 3D print gone bad.
I know. Like, look at this one here too. Like, this is short fishing, man, and they can get hit there. But you could be nearby, and if there's anything that's connecting, man, it's the water, ground,
Feel
all
it.
that kind of stuff or whatever. Yeah. And I mentioned fiberglass rod, but even if there's like water droplets on the rod and stuff like that or whatever, it could still
Yeah, jump sparks.
it
Yeah.
still
That's
can
crazy.
come down. You know what I mean? So there's all kinds of shit Basic lesson is, man, if it's lightning or threatening out there, man, go seek shelter and stuff. This is the National Weather Service. It has like these myths and stuff like that. If there's always like myths and stuff like that or whatever, and some people don't even know like with lightning stuff or whatever. But this one is a lightning victim is electrified. If you touch them, you'll be electrocuted, and that's not true. Like it doesn't store, like a body won't store electricity. So
no. It
says here, imagine afraid to give someone CPR because you're afraid to get electrocuted. That's probably how we treat Mike or whatever. He's electrocuted. I'm not touching you, bro.
He's at his 9 lives already.
You're the last person I want to be in a boat with if something happens.
But he says here, look, structures with metal or metal on the body will attract lightning too. So anyway, all the piercings and stuff like that, man. Ooh, maybe you get struck.
But that's a myth.
It's a myth, though. Height, pointy shape, and that's one of the dominant factors showing where lightning will strike. The presence of metal makes absolutely no difference. So there you go. Lightning strikes. See, I'm reading myths and facts, and I'm still screwing myself up or whatever. Basically, just hide. Go run and hide. Go find shelter.
Yes.
Yeah. But tall things like that Empire State Building gets struck like 23 times a year, apparently. All kinds of things. We're just trying to see what does Google tell us. And
oh yeah, believe everything on the internet.
Yeah, you believe everything here. Your risk of electrocution. The risk is higher if you're holding the rod or touching it during a lightning strike. Well, there you go. So put the rod down.
But yes.
I don't know, man. There's been a lot of times we fish even with lightning going.
And that's the thing, man, because like we all know early season walleye tactics. Anytime pre-storm, fishing is bonkers.
Oh yeah. It's the best.
Just keep the rod tip down. That's all you got to do. Just cast sideways and keep the rod tip down.
When you can feel like literally the buzz in the air kind of thing, like pre-storm, right? Everything's charged and stuff like that. Yeah. That's when it's for crazy. Whatever reason the fish doesn't matter what you're targeting. Man. That is time to go after. So it's hard to you can get. This is one thing on the myths. I know this though. Blue sky. Like the lightning can precede the storm. Like the clouds are over there still over top of that island. They can precede it by 3 or 4 kilometers. So lightning it seems like blue sky, but it can come out of there still. Wild. Getting struck by lightning while the sun is shining on you.
That's crazy. Holy shit. Me and Eric, all we're looking for.
Well, it rains when it's not when there's sun. Like, what's the difference, right?
Or we try to dodge them. Like we try to dodge
the clouds, man.
That's not rain. That's a bird that went by.
Anyway, that's be safe out there. Lightning, oh Lord, I'll have to do poses. I guess we could do poses right now. We'll do poses right after Beast of the Week. Let's just do Beast of the Week right now here. This is your Beast of the Week. We're selecting winners, and the winners have invites to come over to the Gone Fishing extravaganza out on Menaki. Logan Sitrowski. This kid's been going hard, bro. This kid, I think he fishes all the time, bro. I don't think he goes to school, to be honest with you. I don't know, man.
He's homeschooled.
Yeah, he's homeschooled probably. Got nothing wrong with that. With life skills every day.
It's a bonus. You get to go fish now, man.
But he broke his open water rod, but he still had an ice rod with him. So why not, man?
Yeah.
150 walleye in the boat there. His brother caught a 30.5 inch on that trip there. So nice work.
Nice.
Have you guys ever used an ice rod? I'd use an ice rod fishing in a pinch.
Mine usually start out normal and turn into ice rods. So, yeah.
Mike's rod out there has no flex. It's just the bottom half of the 2.
It's a fast tip. No.
Start out with a 7,
just to
start out with a 7 foot and come back with a 3.
Just to reel on the handle, man.
That's a hockey. Mike Adams' daughter, though, awesome picture here, man. His daughter's first master coming up at 8.5. Fantastic. Nice. Well done.
That's a nice clean photo too.
Nice day to be out there too, man. I'm looking at the reflection in her glasses. I know exactly where they are, bro. Okay?
You don't need the reflection. You can look in the background.
Yeah, that's right.
LGO's buddy there, Den Artates, definitely needs a bigger bump board. He's LGO fishes the Central Canada Kayak Trail, but they have the catch board. If you're going for a catfish, you need a bigger ruler than the catch board, bro, man. This one's probably a master. It's past the 32.5 inch there. So
holding it like a baby.
Oh yeah. Nice. Dario DeSanto. He went to go get the completed specialist, which is cool, man. It's nice to get you out there, like going for different species and do the master angler program. He ended up with 3 actually, and he got a new personal best, 15.5-inch bullhead. That's a big ass bullhead, bro.
That is a big ass bullhead.
That's big.
Yeah, those are, jeez, man. I barely get them, so I wasn't ready. Get those catfish, brother. Come on.
You never know what can happen, man.
Yeah. Nash was fishing a pickerel rig and he caught a 34.5 on his freaking soft Bill Dance special rod. It took us about 10 minutes. We had to hand it off to each other back and forth. Like, the gold hook that it came with?
Yeah.
They make them sturdier now because that thing, it held up, man. It didn't break or nothing. The gold pickerel rig hook caught that 34.5.
Usually those things snap all the time.
Right, Nash?
Oh, yeah. It's even just barbing them. Debarbing them.
Nash heard his voice there. Debarbing in my home, man. So
Hi, Nash.
Good
job, Nash.
Catfish you caught in the pickerel rig. They all said good job, bro.
Good job, my guy.
Nice work, Nash.
Nice.
He can't hear us anyways.
He can't hear him on the headphones. But Dale Hutchings, Andy Hutch, congrats, bro. First master of the year. Hope lots more. Nice work on that carp, brother. He's got the guitar pose.
It's almost like twins, eh? With his McMunn Yates working gloves.
I don't know which one's the carp here in this. Dr. Mars band with a 29.7. Almost 30. He's honest. Not quite 30, you're only cheating yourself kind of thing. Nice work, brother. And he casted to this one on a plastic. Proud of you, bro.
Nice.
Love that.
There you go.
That's a nice looking fish, though. That's healthy, man. That's a healthy
one guy's got work gloves, the other guy's got cycling gloves.
Couple of fingers there. I like the stand here. Look at that.
That's the fingering gloves.
Ouch. Jomar can never be on the show.
Jomar, dude, man.
Without resorting back to the only.
That's dehooking. That's for fingering them out to get the hook out.
Oh my God.
Man, get your mind out the gutter, bro.
Brina tough. So the past 2 weeks have been ladies winning. We've had Quillback. Here's another Quillback.
Quillback. That's nice. Quillback.
This is Brina's first ever at 23 inches. Such a cool species. They are cool looking fish, though. I like that photo there too. Actually, that was cool.
That's a good fish. Yeah.
Those are your beasts of the week. Who are the winners here? I can only see the background again. I got to add it.
Lots of good ones.
What's your votes here? I like Brina's. I mean, the photo composition, and that between that and Paymans, I like Payman. The fish looks good in this one too, bro. For you guys.
You know what? I'm going to give it to the bullhead because it never gets any love. So I'll go for the bullhead.
Dario DeSanto. How about you, Mike?
What'd you pick, Santos?
I'm going to take Payman's walleye.
Of course.
Payman's walleye.
Yeah.
I like Payman and everything, but we've never had a bullhead win.
Yes.
There you go. Bullhead.
2 for the.
And it's a big one too. It's not like
That's a big bullhead.
Yeah, man.
That's a woolly bully, buddy.
I'll help you with the swim bait brand, brother, after, bro.
That's a flathead cat. What are you talking about?
I was going to go Payman on this one. Would make it a tie. Might just go in for the other Italian guy, DeSanto. You could even it out. His name's Dario. He was winning for sure, bro. I'll go with Payman Mars band, so it's a tie. They both win. They both win, bro. Those are your qualifiers for episode number.
Sounds fair.
Nice.
Yeah. And
sounds fair.
From there. Yeah. Counts cool stuff. We're in overtime here, but we got a couple minutes. Just got a couple minutes. Let's finish off with posing with fish on a fun one. We talked last week. Our ender comment was, "Would you slap your friend?" Which was funny. That was good shit. But Divine had a good point there. Everyone said you would slap everybody. No problem. No problem. That was a no-brainer. Would you slap your wife for a guaranteed new personal best this season? Would you slap your spouse?
I actually
Where?
I hit it once.
It depends where, bro. I would totally do it if it's somewhere else. Not on the face. I would totally do it, bro.
This guy.
I'd be like, bro.
I actually lost a fish and hit her.
What the?
I dropped the fish and it was just it slapped on the
Oh my
shoulder.
God.
Here we go.
You didn't specify, man. Would you slap your wife?
I got no comment, man. No comment on this one, man. No comment. Hell no, bro. I ain't gonna touch that. No.
There's no way, because as soon as I give it, man, I'm getting it right back, man. But it might be worse.
You wouldn't touch that because you'd be laying on your back if you did.
That's right. So hell no.
How about this one? How about this one?
Let's go fishing, let's make a day. I got the pole, you got the bait. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this time. We'll find us a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high, and kick on back till we feel a tug on the line. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just a whole lot of fishing, me and you.
She's pretty bang on with all these different poses or whatever.
Oh yeah, she is.
I know, like, I still call this the Garther Chung, and it was got like I've done my share of Garther Chung poses with the
Yeah, that's his point.
Yeah.
What's your
But there's only
favorite
one Garther Chung.
fish pose? I know. I got here like Santos either does the duck face or he's doing something with the other hand. Those are his favorite poses for sure. He's got
only
lots
that
of pictures
big,
of
honey.
these. These aren't one-offs, man. He's got lots of pictures like
Lots
this or
of
whatever.
them,
The Toli's got the look at the fish pose. He's got a lot of these, man. Like he just like always looking at the fish kind of pose. Either that or some kind of crazy grimace.
Maybe.
Crazy grimace.
Rumors all about the two fish.
Oh man, I'm about the double fisters, dude. Come on, man.
This kind of thing. He's all okay. He keeps them all. That's why he's eating them all. That's why.
Yeah.
He's eating.
And then I've got lots of tiny fish, man. I'm all good. I don't care about taking
Discriminate.
pictures
You
of
don't
little fish.
discriminate, bro,
They
eh?
need love too,
Yeah.
bro, man. There's nothing wrong with that or whatever. So those are my poses. What are some of your favorite poses out there? What's your go-to pose? Your go-to pose, bro. I've never kissed.
I don't have one.
You just smile.
Just
Sometimes
smile.
just holding it with one hand.
It depends on the mood, man. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta make it look big. You pose how the fish looks big. That's
Make it
all.
look big all the time, so you stick your arms out and everything.
Yeah, man.
Whatever
That's why you gotta
showcases,
hide your fingers in the back so no one sees your fingers, dude.
whatever showcases the fish. That's it.
Showcase the fish is the big thing or whatever. That's cool, man. That's why if you're taking pictures, don't take it from a mile away. We'll have to do a recap on photographs again and stuff like that. How about Santos, bro? What's your favorite pose aside from the duck face?
Yeah, just like you said, just showing off the fish, right? I mean, before it used to be like thumbing the bass all the time. Now it's just showing the whole thing, man.
Thumbing the what?
I'm out.
This guy, man.
Nash is here, so
I didn't hear you for a second.
I got to show Nash's fish there. Hey, there you go, Nash. Everyone can see it.
Nice.
34 and a half on a picker. It held up. He wasn't targeting him. It was what's it called? Nitro worms? The green worms? Yeah, the Manny's live bait nitro worms, bro.
Nice.
Anyway, gonna go catch some fish. I got the music there. I might be on pause again there for a second, but go catch those fish.
Go throw some lines in the water.
Be safe. Mike, go get some fish there or
Yes.
whatever.
Good luck.
Jomar, where can they follow you at, bro?
What?
Fish Bro.
Fish Bro Adventures 204. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, man. You'll see me. All my link trees there.
Nice. Go get them. Two Rivers both works. Mike, you got Lineac batteries. You're all sold out. You got another
All
batch
sold
coming
out.
in?
Yeah, I gotta wait for some more to
Sold
come
out,
in.
eh?
Just
Damn.
took another order today, so
You're looking to repower. Go see Mike. Two Rivers both works, man. He's got
I
all
even
the
stole
time in the world.
Eric's on him.
You did, man. No,
Eric.
that's my fault, man.
I'll lend you one.
And Santos, man, what's all new on the Loran side, bro? Any sales coming up?
Not that I know of right now, man, but something's coming up, so just wait. You'll see.
Just wait, he's not allowed to say. Anyway, see you
Eric,
guys
what's
next week.
you? Eric, what's you in your line?
Oh, all kinds of stuff happening, brother, man. All kinds of stuff happening on this end. We'll talk next week about it. We'll get right into it. And
Good luck to everybody that's fishing this weekend in the kayak.
More
Be
Gaddy.
safe, everybody,
Kayak
man.
Okay, we'll
fishing.
make
We'll see
it.
y'all next week. Peace out, everyone. Stay safe.
Peace.
Night.
Early season tactics, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.